We wanted to take a minute and create a video that might be a little bit shorter than normal, but we wanted to pay tribute to all of you veterans out there.
We just thank you for your service. We appreciate all that you've done for us, and we felt that it was just very important that we come on here and express that gratitude today. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you to all the veterans out there that have served our country.
Veterans, this one's for you.
You're going to put that before that?
No, this is going to go at the end of the video. This is going to be like the closeout.
That was the closeout.
No, that was going to be at the beginning. Hey, I'm Dr. Michael Squires.
And I'm Dr. Carly Squires.
This is Dr. Squires Squared.
This is a channel where we have candid and casual conversation about anything audiology.
And if you're not sure what we're talking about when we say audiology, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications bell, and we're going to tell you everything we know about it. Hey everybody, today's episode is all about veterans resources when it comes to audiology. We think that this is something that's really important because it is available to our veterans, and in many cases, our veterans may not know about it.
Right. So we, at our office, we see a lot of veterans, either just people coming in that happen to have served and are our veterans, or we also see people who are established through the VA already, and we see those services through our local VAs. So we wanted to just touch a little bit on some of those resources that are available to you if you are a veteran.
Veterans have been one of those things that you and I have talked about in our practice for a really long time. We started out in the very beginning offering veterans discounts.
Mm-hmm.
We both have veterans in our families. Our grandfathers served in the military and other family members. So it's something that was really important to us to help in some way, just make things a little bit more accessible. There are some resources available through the VA medical centers now where we can then have a stronger relationship with those veterans and with the VA to help provide some of those services. So first, I'm sorry, I cut you off there.
No, you're fine.
First and foremost is what services are available through the VA?
So if you are already established through the VA, you will be assigned a local VA. I mean, for example, the closest one to us is Clarksburg. And so if you're through there, you'll have great audiological care right there in Clarksburg at that VA hospital. And so you can go through that and, depending on if you're eligible or if you have hearing loss, whatever's going on there, you may be eligible for hearing health care through that VA. Beyond that, what's available now, what we see, especially in areas such as ours where there's a lot of rural locations and a VA is not necessarily close by, is that depending on where you live, you may actually qualify to go to a local provider, such as our office, that's contracted through the VA, so that you do not have to make that long trip to the closest VA hospital for your audiological care. Right,
and one thing that's important to note about that is it doesn't have to be or feel like you're sacrificing care. In many cases, that local care can be just as good, as anything that you would get through the VA, because the VA has vetted those providers already. So the standard of care is very high, not to mention the devices that you would be getting through the VA.
Exactly. That's been a common question actually that we've had just from veterans or families of veterans is, okay, if I go through that route, what exactly am I getting treated with if I need hearing aids? And the answer is the best.
Yeah.
You are going to have access to the best hearing health care in terms of service, but also product. And that's very, very important because you deserve it for all of the service that you have given us in our country.
Absolutely. When we talk about products, we talk about, mainly in our industry, we talk about hearing aids. The VA works with premium level hearing aids from major manufacturers. This is something that if you were to find it on the normal market would probably be the most expensive that you could find. So you know that you're getting very high quality. But the other thing that the VA does a really nice job of is supporting veterans with other devices. So whether it's remote controls or connectivity devices or remote microphones to help create that accessibility that's so important for communication. We don't want our veterans to become disconnected because of a hearing loss. So we want to make sure that they have as much accessibility as possible. And the VA does a really nice job in helping us to help our veterans.
Absolutely. So we just spent some time talking about how there are a lot of hearing or hearing aid resources available for veterans through your local VA or through a contracted provider. But just keep in mind there are also the full scope of audiological services, including Balance Healthcare. That's also available through VA. And then also if you have tinnitus, which is ringing, buzzing, hissing, any of that sound that you hear in your ears, there's also treatment or available resources for that as well through your VA.
Right. So check out your local VA resources or give a local clinic a call and see if they have a partnership with the VA to provide some of those services. Ask about some of those community-based service options for you as well.
Okay.
If you have any questions for us, make sure to give us a call here at the office at 304-428-2403. Shoot us an email at info@hearwv.com or leave us a comment here below our video.
That's a wrap. We'll see you next time. Thank you.